I get asked this all the time. What's the catalyst for GameStop? I've been holding for a really long time. And I'm going to tell you, there's these things. There's multipliers, right? Like a multiplier would be cash on hand, be PE ratios. It would be, hell, Ryan Cohen is the leadership. The lack of corporate lending, no borrowing facility, no lending facility, no covenants. These are all like multipliers. These are all reasons to give it a premium. When you say catalyst, it's a whole nother world. They get a new business, new revenue streams. All of that, it's all great for the value of what it is. But a catalyst, like to propel it, I would tell you the catalyst for GameStop is you. And I've always said this. The consumer that is the diamond-handed GameStop investor is the catalyst. There's a cult-like following for GameStop. It reminds me a lot of Costco. There's these Costco members that no matter what happens to the company, no matter what direction they go in, no matter what increases they charge, no matter what format they change, it's just mass adopted. It's a cultural shift. It's just, hey, we love this company. We're going to support this company, and there's nothing more American than that, red, white, and blue. And I would tell you there's nothing more red, white, and blue than GameStop, period, in retail. You think about it. Their CEO makes $0, not even share compensation, $0. Their CFO, they don't have a CFO, $0, 0 shares, no dilution, no overpaid executives. None of the board of directors take $1 of compensation and not 1 share of compensation. They don't take anything from the company. The whole company is you. It's owned by you, the people. So the catalyst is you. And then just having that loyalty to the brand and then watching it expand. When I first started buying into GameStop, they had about $900 million worth of cash, and then they raised some. They did some offerings. They did some stuff, and throughout all these years, they were they were unprofitable, and those were all the reasons to short the stock. Those were all the reasons to hate the stock for a lot of people on Wall Street, a lot of people in the media. It's an absolute. There's a hate campaign against it just because the media and private equity is on the other side of the trade. Okay, well, they lost, and they're going to lose. They're going to continue to lose. Shorting GameStop right now, it's a $27 stock. It's a $22 stock most of the year. Whatever the price it was, it's $21 cash per share. It's about to be $22 cash per share after another year. I mean, they're raising $2 billion as it is right now with the warrant offering. So there's too much going on with GameStop not to understand how great it is today. But for those people that don't do the due diligence, those people that don't know how to invest into individual securities, they're going to miss it. They're going to miss it, and they're going to look back and be like, man, I remember when Netflix used to deliver movies through the mail. I remember when Amazon used to deliver books, and I remember when GameStop used to sell video games. That's going to be the story. And then the few, the lucky, the informed, us, we're the ones that are going to reap all the benefits from it. So you're the catalyst, man. You're the catalyst. And every day that passes, GameStop gets a little better and a little better. Just so that we're clear, we were buying it back then, 5 years ago, 4.5 years ago. We were buying it for whatever the price it was. They had 900 million, right? They have 9 billion now, cash. 9 billion. You couldn't imagine giving that type of money to a company that doesn't make a profit. Now you find out they make $500 to $700 million a year. And they will. They will every year moving forward. So just how valuable is this company? They're missing it. They're missing it by at least 10 to 20x. So I see it at 100 billion, 200 billion valuation. And everyone who denies it, they don't see the cash being deployed. They don't see the difference in leadership, and they sure as hell don't see the money. But I do. I hope this recession doesn't happen. I hope this market doesn't crash. Because there's only 2 companies out there with enough cash to survive anything, any macroeconomic environment, geopolitical pressure. There's only 2 companies, Berkshire Hathaway and GameStop. Current ratio of 12x. That means their assets minus their liabilities. Current. Tell me about it. They literally are a 12x company on their own sheet. That's phenomenal. Don't tell anybody. Shh. Peace.